seconds while you dream. A life never lives in peace. As you stand upon the edge, woven by a single thread, and fate may fall down upon you, while the devil is knocking right at your door. So are you restless? Each night you hear the drums roar. Awaken, awaken, the voice begins to call you out. You hunger, a taste of destiny you're searching for. Awaken, awaken, the fight is at your door. Take up the cause.
Hello and welcome back to the Redacted Esports. I'm your host, Ganutnu, and today joining me is Miku, aka Catfish. We're just about to head into game one, so get your Stromboni, get your water, get your juice, and get ready for a good one. Anthony, say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
We're just getting ready. Oh, we're jumping straight into game one right off the
This
bat.
is
We've got Team Nick and Hud versus the Fish People. What are we expecting? Let's put some predictions in. What are we thinking?
I'm hoping. See, okay, I just had a quick look at Fish's account. I'm expecting a Garen ban, an Ornn ban, and possibly a Jax ban here. First rotation.
I am expecting
The
a Kai'Sa
guys-
ban for Hud as well. Actually, no, is Hud playing
The
jungle?
Darius.
No, Hud's playing jungle.
Yeah, Hud's still on jungle.
Never mind.
We'll see what
So-
these guys draft.
Garen
Nikolai?
ban coming straight out for the blue side, and the Darius ban coming out for Comet. I expect to see a set ban as well, because we've seen Comet on the set, and it's pretty scary.
Kiana ban.
Yeah,
Has Siphon
Kiana
been playing
ban.
a lot of Kiana?
Potentially. I'm assuming that's what the ban was for.
I mean,
It's not good in the jungle anymore. Oh, how
Ah.
dare they? How could you ban the Warwick from Nikolai? This is just
Nikolai's famous
unacceptable.
Warwick. Even when he's on ADC, he's getting banned out.
It's quite funny that they banned Warwick here.
Yeah, they're suspecting the Warwick ADC.
They're expecting the swapperoo, the switcherooski.
Yeah.
Got a Kassadin ban coming out last for the blue side. Siphon's Vladimir is open. Would we see it today?
These are some really strange, I guess, just power bans.
Yeah.
Yone as well. Okay. What are we going to see first? Seraphine.
Ooh, Seraphine.
Okay, somebody's been watching
LCS.
mid-season and
Do
LEC.
well, the question is, are we going to be seeing the Seraphine mid or the Seraphine support? Because I think Seraphine support right now is just horrid.
That's got to be ADC Seraphine.
No, you've got
That
to put
has
it mid
got
now,
to
so it's
be
actually
ADC
useful.
Seraphine.
And we've got Ornn coming out straight away for Fishy. That's going to be
Yeah.
scary. He's quite comfortable on that Ornn. He's going to be quite a horrifying player.
Ah,
in a good
that's
way.
just a scouting diff right there. This guy's Ornn is pretty nutty.
The scouting diff coming out. And straight away we're getting the Zac pick as well up. No
Zac
delay in this
Ornn.
game, so it's just the Zac Ornn combo.
I mean, it's a powerful ganker.
It's a great ganker. It's
Kindred.
able just to get in so easily and just disrupt everything. Got the Kindred hover as well now.
Did I miss something for 11.7?
Yes.
What,
Everything.
what's going on?
It's an exciting game is what's going on. We've already got some interesting picks coming out. And the Yorick,
Wow, the Yorick
Uh,
into the On.
that's quite I did not expect to see a Yorick pick today.
That is interesting. Who wins that trade? It's so long since I've seen a Yorick in top.
I'm
Yorik's
just going to
pretty
assume
strong though.
Yorick is pretty strong right now, but he's just so niche. You know, he's just going to want to split push the whole game. He's never going to really join the team. Otherwise, he's just not doing his job, really.
I mean,
I
there
remember
might be even a
Leona last
2v1
pick.
angle.
Got support last pick coming in for red side and back to the bans. So we're yet to see blue sides. Well, it could be Seraphine mid ADC or support.
I think it's ADC. I'm gonna call it now.
I think it's probably ADC as well, but I want it to be mid because I feel like mid Seraphine is just
Nivea,
way
yeah,
better.
they're banning the mid laners. Here we go. Do they ban the Vlad now? They didn't pick it first rotation.
Maybe they don't want to pick the Vlad up. Maybe Siphon's not feeling it right
worried.
now. Or maybe they're gonna ban away all the Vlad counters now and the
Nivea's
Ezreal
pretty good
ban
into
coming
Vlad.
out for Ken. Got one more ban each side now. Seeing what red side are thinking about banning. They are having a little think.
Does he play Varus? Ellis is very, very supportive of Varus and
Yes,
Seraphine, which makes a lot of sense.
I don't know if Ken plays Varus actually. I'd love to see the Varus, but I don't think we'll be seeing it today.
The
Last ban coming out,
Annie. Oh,
So
wait,
they
this is a Vlad angle.
Yeah, they're
This is a
banning all the
Vlad
Vlad
angle. If
champs.
they're not banning Van, I think it's a bit of a mistake. Oh no. Is this an instant
Samira.
Vlad lock?
Surely they just take the Vlad here, or at least leave it to like last pick.
They have to pick their next two rotations here, so I'm pretty sure.
No,
Oh,
red
wait,
side
they
picks.
don't.
No,
Sorry,
red side
no,
picks
sorry,
one,
sorry,
and
they
then
have
blue
their
side
last,
pick. What
yeah.
are you going on about?
Sorry, yes. Sivir? No.
Harpo, you shut your mouth with the return of the 5 tanks. Siva, pick Vlad over. If this is lethality Siva, I'm gonna be upset. And they're not picking.
I don't think they
Varus.
have room to play Vlad, do they? Oh, they do.
They,
mid lane.
I mean, they need to play. You should play Varus over Siva right now. If they're doing lethality.
Oh no, it looks like it is gonna be Seraphine mid.
Yes.
So
No, it could be
strange.
support still. It could be support still.
You reckon just in support? It's so weak in support
I don't
right
want
now.
it to, but no, I agree. I think it's horrible in support, but let's see what's happening. Like we've got, it's looking like Seraphine mid, but we don't know yet. We're coming up to the last pick. Mordecai. Oh,
Nikolai is telling you that.
is there a placeholder somewhere here, or is that?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh no, it might be. It looks like it is going to be Seraphine mid with brand support.
Wow, that's aggressive.
That is
Brand support into Leona Sivir.
That's quite interesting. I feel like Leona Sivir will run him down.
I mean, he can just get popped, right? Like if
Yeah.
he's not just hiding in the bush.
And
get popped.
Oriana coming up last for blue side.
Okay, so let's look at this, right? So blue side is picked a very,
oh my
very...
god, no, it is Seraphine support with brand.
Oh,
I don't
no,
like this.
brand mid.
I don't like this. I feel like you take Seraphine mid, take brand support.
What's the idea here behind their draft? So Fisher's team is definitely looking for the front to back team fight, or the Zac engage with the Ori Bowl. And on the other side, I don't know. This is just like a really strong disengage comp, I guess. I guess to just show they're all going to crowd around Vayne. Hope that Seraphine throws a good ult.
Go for Nikolai to 1v9 the game.
Yeah, because they don't have a good engage. There's no engage here.
We're just about to get into game 1, everybody. We do unfortunately have 3-minute spectator delay. Fun times. So, Miku, let's put our predictions in. What are you predicting for game 1?
I honestly think, just looking at the draft, the idea behind Fisher's team is just so much. It's so solid. You can see the clear execution.
Yeah.
You can see the engage. There's ways to get Kindred out of her ult here. You can displace her. I don't know. It seems really rough for HUD's team, but you never know. Maybe HUD will pop off.
I'm going to have to agree. I think that Red Team just have such an easy comp to execute. You know, it may not be the 5 tanks all going in, but you've got 3 ball delivery methods as well as a lot of speed. They're going to be able to get into the fight so easily. Unless Sivir and Orianna both fall behind really hard and have no damage, I don't see any reason for them to really have any problem in these team fights. I'm going to predict Red side to win.
Yeah, and even like think about the engage here from HUD's team, right? So you're pretty much banking that they check the bush and Seraphine ults, and that's your engage.
Yeah.
Or Brand flashes in, gets a stun on Sivir who has a spell shield. So
Well, I suppose as well, they might even be thinking, when Kindra pops the ult, everyone's going to clump in the ult. You get a really free ultimate of Seraphine, but at the same time, not really, because everyone's in the ult, so you're not doing any extra damage.
yeah, they don't need to be in the ult.
Yeah. It's an interesting one. We've got some predictions in the chat already. Let's have a look what we're looking at. So far, oh, what's happened here? I can't see the predictions. All right, so we've got 5,000 points on Nick, not on Warwick, and 2,000 points on President Gromp. What is going on here? Who bet the 5,000 points? Crazy people over here.
Is it legal for me to bet the 5,000 points right now?
Are you a moderator?
No.
Then you can bet.
Let's get
That's
on.
illegal.
This
So
seems very
let's
illegal.
get the chat involved, guys. What are we thinking? What are we thinking for the game one? What's everyone's? Obviously, we've got oh my goodness, 17,000 points on President Gromp. Who just did that? Trash Shaco just all in, I think. My goodness, that is a lot of points. We've got sub
Nick
revs.
not on Warwick. 17,000 points. Ooh,
Trash Shaco, I believe.
that's crazy.
I can't check right now because I'm not logged in by accident. But oh well. 10 seconds. We're getting into game one finally. This
There
should
we
be an
go.
exciting one.
HUD Buddy 1v9. Now this is going to be a Nick Fly 1v9 angle. He's got
If
this.
anyone's 1v9ing, it's Nikolai for sure. It's the triple tanks. They've got the Vayne. The only real issue is that Red side don't have a point and click stun onto the Vayne, but with so many tanks just going all in, you don't really need one. Alrighty. Look at. Do you see what I see? It's Warrior Princess Sivir, the oldest splash art in the game.
Wait a minute. Look at that Leona skin. They just win.
So it is Dark Harvest Sivir, so they are going to go lethality build. So why not just play Varus?
I mean,
LS streams people.
No, I think in this situation it's fine because I think the Varus is just really good into Seraphine as ADC, but I think Sivir does well into Vayne here because all you want to do is just shove the wave in, right? Just push on the tower, make it difficult.
Well, we're getting in. All 5 champs are on the screen, and we're about to head into game one. Are we going to see some juicy invading, or are we just going to have a bit of a nice little spread of the field? We're about to find out now.
I don't think invade is a good idea. I think an invade.
Oh, I see pings. Oh, they're doing the spread pings. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Blue side are definitely spreading out. Red side though, look at the clump on the bottom side of the map. Are they going to look for something, or are they just sort of protecting their blue side jungle?
It looks like a hard protect to me.
Definitely.
No one's watching top side for red team.
Yeah, HUD's is going to be able to walk in and get some free wards potentially. We've got 2 people clumping in the mid lane for red team for no reason.
Wow.
Some interesting tactic over here.
Fish showing the master tier.
Master tier positioning.
In between 2 turrets is where you want to be.
Oh, can Siphon interrupt? I don't think he knows that that HUD's there. He's not going to be able to get the interrupt off.
Oh,
I see the ward go down though.
Yeah, he's thinking it.
HUD doing the cheeky, get the ward down, reset, and get your Oracle Lens and get back to red buff just as spawn. Nice little strategy there. Picks up the Oracle Lens. Both junglers got the Oracle Lens, but HUD getting the free ward that Rising Phoenix does not get. And we're just going to go with the nice little both junglers starting bot side, some standard pathing going on here.
Where do you think they gank first? Where do you think HUD's going?
I reckon HUD's going to run it down straight top lane, put all the pressure on Fish, and don't let him get a lead at all.
Here's the thing, though. I think Zach's thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah,
we
I
might see
reckon.
some early game action.
I think we're going to have a nice fight in the top lane. I think both teams are trying to either shut down or enable Fish. And look at Fish getting a nice trade already off the bat. Comet getting
Ooh.
chunked down. Does not use Grasp there. Really unfortunate. Ooh, yeah,
Hey,
we're freezing over here. There we
we're
go.
frozen.
Game's back on. Nice little standard laning. Nice little slap. Get
Oh.
the trade off.
Definitely got the second grasp.
Yeah, you got the grasp off there for sure. We're just watching top lane now. It's a bit of fun in the top lane.
Maybe,
Go,
maybe we
Tanks,
should watch some of the
go!
pathing. He
Yeah.
actually hits 2 first.
Yeah, we get the early level 2 from Fish. He's going to put a lot of pressure on
Yeah.
Comet. Comet finally hitting 2.
Yorick didn't go for the melee minion there to push 2.
Really unlucky, but he's going to get engaged on some more.
Wow,
And Fish
he's
is
just
putting
getting
so
out-traded.
much pressure. And we're absolutely embarrassing Comet right now with this camera. It's just the comment show. Yeah, what's going on? Let's have a look at the other lanes.
We're just watching early game assassin.
There we go. The camera's working again. Getting some bot lane, like we said, expecting Sivir just to push it in, get some poke down. Oh, but Fish is going in,
action.
getting a lot of damage, getting down the W's, not going to be able to get the brittle off, and Comet's going to be taken down real low. But look at HUD, he's coming
Here
through the
we
game.
go.
I don't think they're going to be able to get much out of this. Fish has seen HUD. He does have flash available. He's running low on mana. He's going to get the E to get out, but he might have to flash this. HUD
He
knows
might
that
force
he's
a
more
flash
aggressive
here.
here. HUD flashing forwards. Fish flashing out. HUD can Q forwards. One more auto. Oh, he's just going to make it out. HUD is going to take a bit of damage, but flash for flash, and that is really big for HUD to be able to force out Fish's flash.
See, he avoids a disaster there because the Zac went for a full bot side clear and wasn't able to answer that.
Yeah.
And HUD really can't punish anymore. It's really unfortunate because he took 2
Oh,
tower
Zac going
shots.
for a deep dive though. Gets the Q down onto our Brand, getting a bit of damage down. Not going to be too much because he's getting chunked low. And we do see HUD picking up the first scuttle, actually using his smite. He's not going to be able to steal the bottom crab, which has the Kindred mark on it. Zac is going to go straight for that.
You know what? Fish shouldn't mind this position at top because now the wave's shoving back into him. He
Yeah,
gets
it's
all those
actually not too
minions as
bad.
well. It's actually not too bad. I mean,
I am
it's got both summoners still, but
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Zac chose to not go for the. You have to expect that they're going to be putting a lot of resources into Fish early. Fish respecting his opponent though, he knows that he's at a flash disadvantage. He doesn't want to randomly give up any kills or any more pressure.
I mean that's just an unnecessary trade, right? Like he's being a bit greedy here, honestly, because he just lost a quarter of his health into minions. He could just farm the soul.
Yeah, and if we look at
Be
the
super happy.
have a look at the farm as well. 19 onto Ornn already, onto 15 onto Yorick, and Ornn's already had to leave the lane and teleport back, so he's in a very comfy position. Gonna get a bit of a freeze, but he's going in for the kill. He gets the
Ooh.
brutal down, just misses the auto. Comet, great timed flash to get out of that. Barely making it out, but this is going to be frozen on the top side, and Comet's going to have to TP straight back up.
That's just so unfortunate for Comet there.
But here comes HUD coming forwards. He's re-engaging into Les. Les going forwards. Know that Kindred doesn't have the flash, and he's taken down. First blood onto Heineken, and now Ken's looking forwards, trying to get Nikolai. Flash forwards from Les. Going to get the stun onto the Vayne. Flash forwards from Heineken, and Nikolai just living barely. It's the Nikolai show all over again. Ken's going forwards. He wants to finish the job, but his ADC couldn't. He's going to get Vayne. No, Vayne's going to tumble out. Will he be able to get it? But down comes the Zac. Just gets the stun up. They're going to turn onto Seraphine, but she's going to run out. And what a fight there. 2 for 1 in favor of the red side. Ken almost making the hero play and getting the Vayne, but Nikolai barely living there.
Oh man, that's just sad for Sivir there. Leona tried to leave the kill for the Sivir.
Yeah, it ended up
because of
killing
that,
Sivir.
Yeah, it ended up killing Sivir.
That's really unlucky. How do you feel about the cleanse on Vayne? I hate it.
Cleanse on Vayne. I don't like it.
I hate
don't
cleansing
like
to Leona. I think it's
There's 3 ways that champion locks you up.
exactly. I think cleansing to Leona is you're better off taking heal or exhaust. But you know,
Which one do you cleanse?
oh hold on, we've got another gank coming in. Fish is gonna be able to just E out for free. HUD's gonna take a tower shot for free as well, saying, hey, sorry for ganking you again. Let me take a tower shot on your behalf. But
No
have a
wood
look at
here.
Zac here. Oh,
Good roam.
we do have flash on Brand. Brand gets a flash early. He does get the flash down, but Les getting a beautiful EQ. In comes the ultimate Rising Phoenix.
he trades,
kill.
I
Is he
think.
going to get the return kill? Siphon
he
burning down, and that's a 1 for 1. But look at HUD now. He's coming in. He's not going to be able to get much. Maybe just to hold the wave or push it in. But look at
That's the
Fish.
best situation there for Brand.
100%. Brand able to
He
get
gets-
something out of that. But hold on a minute. Les is all alone here. No flash, no ignite. HUD doesn't know where the enemy team is. He doesn't want to be too aggressive. He is just going to back off and let it be. Oh, we're
Just
having a
not
bit of
enough
a
damage
walk
yet.
around.
Oh, It's
But
a
have a look
replay.
here. Fish going in the all-in, he gets the stun down, gets the double stun, gets the brittle
Ooh.
smack, and Fish just takes Comet down like it isn't even nothing.
That's clean, and that's really all just build up from the play that happened before.
Yeah.
So the problem there is the gank didn't work out, and then the Ornn just TP back to lane, and now it's a really awkward slow push going into Ornn, and Yorick wants to get that fully shoved in, and he gets punished for it. He loses flash. He doesn't even TP back before, because you can't TP back there. That's really awkward. I think Hutch
Yeah.
just stayed back.
Oh, but we're
and pushed
going
that
in,
lane.
Leslie going in onto Vayne. Vayne getting a lot of damage down. I mean, Sivir not damage onto Vayne. Still running
Wow.
forwards. Does get the spell shield. Doesn't actually hit it because just missing the Seraphine. But here comes
Wow.
Zach. He's missed the Q, unfortunately. And Nick Lai is just going to walk out for free. I'm amazed he manages to live there.
That's still pretty rough for Vayne though, because Vayne
Yeah.
loses a bunch more minions. They're falling behind in farm.
It's definitely not good. But at least they're not giving too much extra gold. Oh, hold on a minute. Seraphine walking up by herself. Leslie's just going to go get the EQ. And Himmikin is just beautiful Q there. Just going to
Caster
take
curse.
out Seraphine. Yeah, the caster curse.
Caster curse.
Oh my god. But look in the mid lane. HUD is going a little bit in. They're not going to get much there. A bit of a caster curse in bot lane. Not what we like to see.
more gold was given.
Ooh. But look at this wave in top lane.
This is
Oh,
so
in goes
rough.
Fish. This is huge. Getting a nice little trade, but he's gonna get trapped inside the box. Not gonna get too much of a trade. Does lose a fair amount of health, but he's just gonna reset the wave now.
He
Back
should
to
start
normal.
feeling more comfortable now once he hits that level 6.
Yeah,
Because the
looking at the
trades
items.
do become pretty difficult.
Looking at the items, we already see the Sheen coming out for Yorick, as well as the Bramble Vest and the Balmy Cinder on Ornn. That's going to be a bit scary. A nice 500 gold lead in top lane. We've got a 500 gold lead in favor of Zac in the jungle. Mid lane quite even, but a small 200 lead in favor of Brand. And bot lane Sivir is just 1k gold ahead of Vayne. It's not looking good. Well, nice little
Early
2K
game
fish
2k
there.
gold lead.
Overall, we've got a 2k gold lead in the game, and it's a nice little starting position for a red team, that's for sure.
It's uphill for sure, because the way that the comps work is really difficult for blue team to contest objectives anyway. But if you're behind in gold as well.
Oh, but Ken's ulting in. They want to go in really quick here.
Nope.
Unfortunately, nothing's going to come of it though. Vayne's
Nope.
going to say, "See you later."
denied.
Go back over there. Thanks.
Yeah, see,
But
look,
back as you were saying.
once the Yorick sort of hit 6 and 7, this is good. Yeah, so I was saying, like, it's going to be so hard for blue team to play now because they're all behind and they don't really have a good objective contest either, as it is. So, honestly, I just want to see red team just start taking dragons and start. Well, as we say that, HUD sneaking. Oh, what's this lag? Was that me?
Would it like it? Oh, we've got Zac going in. He does get the Q down. He's going to go for the second Q. There's no flash on the brand yet, and he's just screwed. A little bit of anti-synergy there. Leslie getting it anyway, getting his support.
What can HUD do but just watch? That's a good sacrifice. That's worth it.
Yeah, at least. Oh, we're going for another solo kill on top lane. Flash forwards by Fish. Let's get a replay of that. I didn't see
Oh,
what
we
happened.
gotta see that.
So the wave is coming in. He's just going to go straight in on that, getting the brittle down right off the bat. The ult is coming up here. He knows that he can go for it now that the cage is down. He turns around, gets the ult, gets the brittle smack, and then Fish is going to flash forwards as Comet flashes away, and Fish is just going to take him out so easily there. And what a
Clean.
horrible position to be in for Yorick.
Honestly,
Oh,
that's
look at
the
HUD.
bramble.
He's flashing forwards. He knows there's no flash on Fish. The barrier comes out. He's got the spell book. HUD does have the ultimate. He's going to go for the kill. He does get the kill down, but he's going to have to die for this. There's nothing
he's
he can
gonna
do
pay
about
for
it.
it.
The ultimate was unfortunately just not in the right position to save him. But at least he gets some plates down and the kill. Picks up the shutdown. Not the best, but not the worst. It's a pretty good shutdown. And he gets a mark. So you take those.
That's making the best of a worse situation there, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Best of a bad situation. But look in bot lane, just some free plays. I mean, they look for the dive here.
Oh, are they
He's just
actually
going to
gonna
walk forwards.
look
He
to dive?
misses the E. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to flash out. A bit of an awkward one there. They're going to have to reconsider that and back off.
and no mana on the Leona.
Yeah, could have been a spicy dive, but unfortunately, just a misplay by the red side. They lose Leona Flash for no reason and just not going to get anything from it.
I'm surprised red team hasn't chosen to start looking for the objectives here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, HUD though, he's looking for the dragon already. He's cleared up the ward, and he might even go for it straight away. He knows that red side is just reset after that play, and it looks like the blue side are going to get a free dragon essentially.
HUD's taken a cheeky Rift.
Oh,
and
but
now
looking mid
a
lane,
cheeky
Siphon
dragon.
getting the Q, gets the shockwave, a lot of damage down, gets the solo kill. The ultimate comes out. Siphon's going to tick low, but he's going to be perfectly fine.
That's very pretty. Siphon's
Nice little play
Orianna.
there.
We had a good clip of it in the highlights from last year.
Yes, we did. The Siphon looking comfortable there. Up 11. Oh, but look at Leslie getting a nice Q down there. Vayne's going to knock him away, but Ken's going to ult and run him down. That's a kill onto Seraphine, flashing just too late. The last auto does come out, and that's looking real bad in the bot lane. Siva is now 3-1-1, 97 CS, up 30 CS on Nikolai's Vayne.
That's
And
just
that's
so.
a pretty scary situation to be in.
That's just so rough. 'Cause
They could
pick-
even look for the dive here. Hold on a minute.
I don't think they really should, honestly. I
Oh,
think
Leslie's
just
getting the
take
EQ
right.
in. They've dropped the aggro. Ken is tanking, but that's all well
Wow.
and done. A nice little kill there.
I guess they're just so far ahead at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they're so far ahead that it won't even matter. And it's a struggle already. 3-11 in favor of the red side. It's a nice 5k gold lead almost. What can you do here if you're blue side?
Honestly, it's hard to say because they've just been sneaking objectives. So red team's literally just letting blue take objectives for free. But if they contested them, blue team wouldn't be able to even get those. So the way back here is actually.
Oh,
I don't
hold on
wanna
a
say
second.
it's
Before we can do
impossible.
that, the shockwave comes in, gets it right down to the brand. Zach has ulted in, eating already. He's going to save the ultimate, not going to use it. And another kill onto Siphon, and Siphon is starting to get very scary in this game.
Beautiful. These Zac ganks,
Pretty
they've
spicy.
been pretty clean. They've been pretty clean, except a couple of missed cues. But he's just where he's supposed to be. It's really good. He's just really aware.
Yeah, it's definitely, they've been some really good ganks. He's been getting his team ahead. Unfortunately, missed the first counter gank up in the top side of the map in the early game. But other than that, really just well done from Zach to keep up with HUD over here and to just make sure he's getting his team ahead.
I think that's the my top lane's a master tier player. I'm gonna greed for my entire jungle. You do you. You 2v1. You got this.
You 2v1, I trust you. You can do it. Oh, nice teleport coming out of Siphon here. Doesn't want to miss anything. Bit of an early TP.
Wait, something we haven't even talked about. Have we seen how many stacks HUD has actually picked up?
No, actually, let's have a little look at that. HUD is currently sitting on 2 stacks at 13 minutes.
2.
Eh,
Ooh.
it's not amazing. It's not bad, but it's not good. You want to get a couple of stacks up as soon as you can now. If you don't want to fall behind too much. Look at Fish here, trying to get the wave. Oh, I was going to say trying to set up a bit of a freeze, but never mind. He's trying to smack the wave.
I mean, again, as long as Yorick doesn't force anything here, like the I guess almost tower dive that he did when he got solo killed last time, he should just outtrade Bjorn.
But look at
slowly.
Leslie. He's going to look for the Hex Slash
Oh,
over
cheeky.
the wall. They're just going to go ham for this. Gets the E, gets the Q, gets the ultimate. There's the shockwave. And what a clean 1-2-3. Thank you, ma'am. And Brand is just getting absolutely bullied this game. He's 1-5. What?
The
He's
Leona
just nothing you can do.
The Leona's saying, "I don't care where you go, I'm coming for you."
Exactly. Leona's saying, you're going to hide in your tower. I'm going to Hex Slash the wall. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Free kill for
You
me,
pick-
free kill for Siphon.
You pick something immobile, I'm gonna punish you.
Oh, nice little chunk there. But this Siva looking real scary.
I mean, I guess your late game, like Vayne is probably gonna outdamage the whole team, the whole red team by far. But the problem is, how does he stay alive in the team fight?
Yeah, other than the Kindred ult.
That's gonna. Well, other than the Kindred ult, yeah, they're gonna have to play together like a tandem.
The issue is, though, they're going to have Yorick constantly splitting the map. And it's going to feel real bad if red side decides to just ignore Yorick.
Mm.
Like, there's no reason why they have to respond to the Yorick unless he's hitting on the Nexus. Like, if he's just chilling in tier 1 or tier 2 tower, they can ignore him and just help to just run the Vayne down, make sure the blue side do not have an in back into this game. But right now, Kindred has snuck into that bot bush. They don't know Kindred's there. Leslie and Ken looking to engage here. Kindred's going to come out of the bush. They're going to go on to nice charm down onto Siva.
Oh,
Ken
that's
is
a
gonna,
big shot down.
Ken is going to fall to Seraphine. And we've got the Orn TP in. Orn's going to get a lot of damage down. Little flash in the spot from Nikolai. Nikolai's going to be taken down. And 2 for 1 in favor of the blue side. But
Man, I wanna say that play was good
in
for
favor
the
of the red
shutdown,
side, sorry.
but Seraphine got the shutdown there. That's
Yeah.
really unfortunate.
But look at Hud playing with fire, flashing from Leslie's gonna get the Q down, gonna get unstoppable, has to drop the ultimate just to live, but now Leslie gets a free path, and Hud is just gonna be taken down once his ultimate falls. The whole team is here. What can he do but accept defeat?
What
But here,
a
this is what we were talking about. Yorik's gonna be able just to split for free now, and Ken's gonna be able to respond. He should be pretty safe. I don't expect Yorick to be able to do much here. Just clear the wave and go.
See, I guess that's the one mistake you'd say Red Team sort of made, is that you haven't really put Yorick on check because you haven't taken the first two objectives. Like, you kind of want to force Yorick's hand by just forcing, you know, forcing a Soul. But now Soul's going to be later for Red because they missed the first one.
Yeah.
They just let HUD take that.
And yeah, it's really awkward because they lost a tower for free there. Luckily, they didn't lose too much more. But if another fight like that happens, Yorik's going to be taking their inhibitor before they know it.
Well, I think this is an opening. This is an opening for Blue Team. You've got your Yorick just looting. He doesn't have to care right now because honestly, the objective win, unless Red Team wants to force a Baron, but it's going to give him a lot of time to work with. Well, not if they send him top though.
Yeah, they can't be sending him top again. What the hell?
Just get him to match the Yorick. Not Yorick.
Oh, but look at Siphon going in there, getting the Q, getting the shockwave, getting the E down, and wow. Siphon
That's just
doing
deja
so
vu,
much
honestly.
damage there. Yeah, they're just not allowed to play here.
I've seen that before.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen that
matchup
before
is
at least.
rough.
I've seen that 3 times this game already.
Yeah, oh, but look at HUD. He wants to get a kill on the Siphon. Siphon does have flash up. He's going to be able to get away. Gets the red smite down, but here comes Zach for the counter. And hello, HUD. Good night, sweet prince. Oh! HUD
It was close.
taking Siphon so low. A really good locket from Leslie there to ensure that his mid laner does live. And that was very close. That could have been a disaster. That would have been a huge 600 gold shutdown onto HUD for no reason.
Yeah, but again, it's just the gold is just so big. Even if he does get that shut down.
Oh no, but
He
Comet's
gets
getting
to
engaged
go
on my
for
Les. Les is going to get the EQ down. Comet going to take it real low. Look at the Civic Q. Just going to miss. In comes the stun. Les is going to finish up the kill for himself and say, thank you very much. I'm going to take that one, have my Zenith Blade, and go to sleep.
I have to say, Red Team's like mid lane priority is really good this game. They've been sending Les up. The Zach's been hovering. Every time the brand sort of extends, it's just he gets punished.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at HUD again. Let's see what his stacks are at now. He was
Alex, I don't think it's changed.
I don't think it's changed, but we got to double check.
Alex, don't embarrass.
We have to embarrass me. Yeah, let's see HUD stacks, please.
Let's
look
watch
at Les.
this.
They're looking for the dive on a Brand. They're just going to miss the E. And Brand is going to run at them, getting a lot of damage down. He's got the Ignite down. He doesn't have the ultimate available. And Ken is just going to live. And look at HUD sitting on 3 stacks. He's going to go for the kill on the Siphon and gets the shutdown. What happened mid? Can we get a replay of that? A nice, juicy shutdown onto our HUD buddy there. Let's have a look. HUD has just gone in. He's dropped the ultimate. Siphon still has... I think we're going... Oh, what's happening here? Yeah, please. HUD just goes in. Siphon misjudges his ultimate range, and HUD just picks up a free kill there.
Wait, did Siphon have ult that whole time?
Yeah.
For that fight?
I think so.
Wow, I think he got greedy with it. He tried to use it like last second there.
But a rough game for Brand. 1-7-0, just constantly getting run down, getting so close to some of these plays.
Well, that champion's so short range.
Such a...
you see Leona and you pick Brand, you're just asking for a bad time.
Yeah. But HUD though, like I said, huge shutdown for him. Really trying to put this game on his back. 2-4-1. He's got the Kraken Slayer. He's going to need a lot more though if he's going to carry this game.
Wait, someone in chat predicted early on a 1v9 from HUD. It might be coming true.
Someone did say that. We could see the HUD 1v9, but at the same time, we also could see the Leslie 1v9. Look at these. This man has just been going in everywhere, getting kills for all of his team.
Oh, he's been the most productive member on Red Team for sure.
Yeah.
His mid lane rooms. He's been listening to a lot of Dom and LS. Mid lane prior. That's how you play the game.
I don't even know if Zach's actually lost his passive once yet as well, by the way. This man's just been chilling. He's never been in danger. He's just been responding and having a good time.
He's living the jungler's dream. Just farming.
Yeah, just farming.
Occasionally going mid, getting a kill bottom, just showing up. Being at the right place at the right time.
He's giving away his blue buff to his laner. Oh, but look at this. HUD is going in here. HUD doesn't have the ultimate. Siphon going to take him real low, but HUD is going to get dropped by Siphon. And a beautiful engage from Leslie and Fish, taking down solo. And he is going to burn. Brand is going to burn to the ground. When the man on fire is on fire, that you know you're in real problem there.
Siphon gets his vengeance here.
Siphon gets his vengeance. We're getting back to that fight. So let's see what happened here. I think it was just a great engage from Ornn. HUD is and HUD being a little bit greedy.
He's just pinned here. He's got really no good.
Oh, he's missed the Q. HUD's missed the Q. But that's a really hard wall to get the Q on. He's got no choice but to go forwards here. Gets a lot of damage down to Siphon, but Siphon will take him down. And look at that double knockup from Fish. And like I said, Brand just gets taken down. Flash over the wall from Seraphine. She's going to make it out to safety. But she's so low.
Can I just say?
Oh, wait a minute, hold on a minute. Flash forwards from Ken, and beautiful Q auto just take him down. Ken's looking for another flash away from Vayne, gets the Q down. The cleanse doing absolutely nothing. Imagine if he had heal there.
This Sivir is so far ahead.
It's insane. Now, what were you
saying?
Gross.
Oh, I was just saying, wow, amazing spectator work to realize the HUD failed Q.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, with the awesome spectator work, but look at top lane. Comet doing the only thing that he can do to keep this game alive and just split push, getting another tower in the top lane, trying to do whatever he can. He's just going to have to back off now. And Ornn with some huge wave clear there. But look, this red side getting another dragon now, finally playing for their objectives. They know that they can get soul as soon as they can if they just take these objectives.
I'm still shocked there hasn't just been a play for Baron from Red.
I mean,
they're playing like they're 3K gold ahead.
HUD does want the steal. They're going for the TP in from Comet the Rabbit. HUD missing the smite and a super late 192 smite from Zac. Getting the ultimate down, a lot of damage down. Leslie dropped real low. He's in the Kindred roll. He's going to live a little bit longer. HUD flash forwards, gets the kill. Look at the backside. Fish is riding a 1v3. Does get taken down, but Red Seed are going to clear. Quadra kill down for Siva. Is it going to be the Penta? Pentakill down for Ken. And what a play there.
Wow, is that the second Siva pentakill from the season?
I think it is. And almost saying Fish's full name there, we can't do that. That's a no-no. Change your name. So that fight just started off because Red Side wanted the objective, and instead of giving it up, Blue Side just went for the steal. They get the Yorick to instantly TP here. It's really greedy. HUD going forwards. He is going to smite super early. He can't get the last auto attack off. That Leslie's ultimate there, the own ultimate, was so perfectly timed to stop HUD from getting the last auto off. That would have taken the dragon. A great Kindred ult to keep himself alive, but look in the back line. Fish is genuinely 1v3ing. He's kept Brand out of the fight in where the Sivir is for so long. And Fish, although he dies here, gets another great two-man lockup, and Sivir walks forward, just the Q, massive amounts of damage. This Sivir, you have to remember, is so far ahead at this point in the game that one Q just chunks all three members in the back there.
Well, this is sort of what I was talking about. The whole, they really can't fight objectives, and that was really poor execution by Red Team.
Yeah.
It looked so Zac at the start of that was just sort of letting Leslie die.
As well.
Zac with passive.
Yeah, exactly. He had passive still.
So see, they could have played that even cleaner. But it just shows how far ahead they are right now. It's ridiculous.
It also just shows how easy Red Team's comp is to execute as well.
Exactly. You
that fight, both Nick Lai and Seraphine didn't even get their ults out there, but the entirety of Red Team, they just dropped all their ultimates straight away. Super easy to drop. There's no problem for them. They don't have to worry about how perfect their ults are like Leslie does. Not Leslie, like Seraphine does.
Like Sivir wasn't even hitting anyone for 70% of that fight, and then Sivir comes out with the pentakill. It's just crazy.
We do see Leslie getting some vision on the Baron now. They're getting ready to look to force this Baron. The score is 7-29, 36k to 46k. Red Team with a very, very juicy 10k gold lead. And what can you do here? It's honestly just looking like a Red Team going to run away with this game even more than they already have. They're going to go for the Baron here.
Just keep coin flipping fights at this point, honestly. Just keep going for it.
Give Sivir another Oh, but hold on, look at here. Fish going in here. Gonna get a nice knockdown onto the Seraphine. Seraphine taken out instantly. In comes over from Fish. Siphon getting taken a little bit low. He's going to back out here. It is just Comet, but here comes HUD on the backside. HUD does not have Flash available to go chase. He's going to try and take down Fish. He's running him down. HUD's going to go over the wall, and Siphon getting taken low. Beautiful blast coming from Siphon to keep himself alive. Barely living. They're going to look to chase down Fish, but Fish does have the tower. They do have the Baron. They're just going to back off there. And look at HUD greeting, trying to find Siphon. I'm sorry, HUD, but Siphon left a long time ago.
And then
So
all
look
that, they sneak down. Oh.
That perfect blast coming from Siphon to live barely.
Wait,
And
HUD
that-
had Smite.
Yeah, it's only red smite. I don't think it would have been enough.
I'm pretty sure Rihanna was
maybe.
very low there.
He was pretty. Actually, you know what? If he smited at the start, I think Siphon
Yeah.
probably would have bleeded. But red team getting the free Baron in the middle of this little cluster fight going on down here.
I mean, yeah, the kill really doesn't even matter at this point. It's
Exactly.
They gave over Baron for that play. HUD was on bottom side, didn't even want to contest Baron.
Oh, but look at Les going in really deep here. The whole team's going, I'm sorry, Ken, you have to leave your friend to die there. Leslie getting a little bit overzealous. He forgets he may be a tank, but they do have a Vayne, and he will not last on the tower very long.
That's just the classic forcing a play.
Yep. Ambition
they're
ahead of
listening in?
adhesion.
You think they're listening in? They just know that we're talking about a 10k gold lead, and it's
They
just driving them.
they better not be listening. I swear. If they're listening,
It's the bloodlust.
if they're listening in, they are getting they get banned. Banned, instantly banned.
Okay. Can
And
we
let's-
talk about the Can we talk about the KDA player here?
Zach.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't say that. Let's have a look at the gold. Let's have a look at the individual gold here. I want to see how far up.
It's-
13k to 7.5, 13.6 to 7.5 in bot lane. That's nasty. This Sivir is so far ahead. Even in the top lane, you know, the top lane's still pretty even. Only a 600 gold lead onto Ornn. In the jungle, only a 2k gold lead ahead of Kindred.
Wait, HUD is 10k.
Yeah,
Wow.
HUD's
I guess
doing really-
I guess he did pick up like 3 shutdowns, right?
he's picked up a couple of really nice shutdowns to keep himself in the game, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for him to 1v9. They've got just such a good team to keep him alive, to keep Ken alive here. And look at that, getting a bit excited. They're blowing the brand flash, which is always good for them. Oh, but look at HUD. He wants revenge on Siphon.
They should just.
He's
They
going
should
for
just
round
clump.
2. HUD jumping forwards, getting the W down. Beautiful ultimate from Siphon, and just deletes HUD buddy.
That's beautiful.
What happened there? HUD had ultimate available as well. Didn't think the damage would be enough, and just gets taken out. And by HUD dying here now, his team have to give up inhibitor. I mean, they probably have to give it up regardless, but
Yeah, that inhibitor was gone 100%. HUD going for that play is fine, I think. It's essentially the best play available right now.
Siphon does have TP available. They could look to be a bit greedy and end the game, but they're going to play it smart. They're going to back off. They know their Baron's wearing out in a bit. They know the next dragon is spawning in a couple of seconds. They're just going to go to that, take the free objective, and back off. HUD's still not going to spawn for another 3 seconds. He's not going to make it to that dragon in time. That's a free dragon for them. Denying the chickens, denying as much resources as they can as well. Really well played from red side so far.
They're finally initiating their team comp.
Yeah.
We're only 27 minutes in.
As I've just realized as well, it's Mountain Dragon for the triple tank team.
It's gross.
My lord.
It's gross. That Ornn is going to be unkillable.
I mean, it's really good that blue side have Vayne, but Vayne is not going to be able to deal with this.
Wow, Trash Echo is already calling the dub. He's already celebrating his channel point win.
I mean, to be fair, it's looking pretty grim for blue side.
I don't know, man. Two more team fight coin flips. You got this.
Oh, hell yeah. If they can get some beautiful coin flips going on, it's possible. But look at Fish. He's going to look to go on a Comet here. Comet's smart. He knows that he's not safe. He's just going to back off there. Baron has finally worn out now for red team. We still have another 4 minutes until the next dragon, and another minute and a half until Baron respawns. So now it's just a game of pushing in the lanes, continuing their advantage, and getting ready for the next dragon, and Baron, or better yet, going for the coin flip team fight.
I mean, that's what blue team wants right now, I think. Blue team just
Yeah.
wants red team to be out of position and fight. Red team, they can just sit still. They can just sit, shove waves in, try to whittle down that tower slowly, just wait for the objectives to come up. Like,
Definitely.
they're not in a rush. It's blue team that needs to make the desperate play here.
I think red team's plan now is just to wait for the objectives and force blue side to into a mistake, or just to, like you said, whittle down the turrets, just get as much damage down, expose the base even more, so that when the
Yeah.
objectives do come up, they're just unable to contest whatsoever.
Cannon wave coming in here. Can they get anything? No.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
Oh, it's an
coming
engage.
down. Oh, but look at the engagement on here. A beautiful charm going to the three-man charm. In goes Hard, getting down Siva. That's huge for this fight. The coin flip is coming out. Reza getting taken down. Reza going to get taken out here. Siphon's all alone. Common is running him down. And that is currently a 1 for 3 in favor of the blue side. Nikolai going to get a kill on the vein. Siphon just going to leave 4 for 2 in favor of blue side. And that is the coin flip fight that they needed.
Oh no, Trisheko. He's cursed.
Try. The,
Did HUD get the shot?
Yeah, HUD got the shutdown onto Siva. A beautiful 1k. I have no idea how much it was.
If you want to look at that back, that is literally the perfect Seraphine ult.
Yeah, that Seraphine was
That was
insane.
beautiful.
Let's have a look at that one again. Ooh.
So honestly, at the start of this one, the issue here is like red team shouldn't really be trying to force anything, but they got into that position. Look at that. That hit Siva in the back.
Yeah, you're hitting Fish, Phoenix, and Siva, making sure that that two of the enemy engagers can't engage, as well as CCing the most heavy damage on the enemy team.
And the
It's such a
teleport came
dream
in
fight.
so late. The teleport just... If you're going to do the teleport, you just do it early there. He came in when everyone was already dead, essentially. I mean, he gets 2, but...
What's even better as well for blue side, like we said, HUD getting a huge shutdown on the Siva, but not only that, Nikolai picking up the 450 gold shutdown on the Zac as well. It's not an insane amount, but it's definitely a much needed amount. And now blue side slowly getting their way back into the game, but still got a long way to go. A long way to go still.
Well, he's throwing some... back in when I was out of it. That's that Yorick diff.
A bit of swearing from Humiken on chat. We actually have to warn him for that one. And look at Leslie's ult. Oh my god! Seraphine, where did you go? And they're just going to turn for the Baron here. Really nice catch by Leslie there to catch Seraphine out and just delete her.
Sorry, where did Seraphine go?
I think Seraphine went to the Shadow Realm.
Jeez, that damage, ridiculous.
Sorry, Jimbo, you're going to the Shadow Realm. Seraphine's just disappeared.
Why did they
And
keep...
Red
Why,
Side
why do
Yeah?
they keep sending... Why do they keep sending Siphon into the side lane? I'm so confused.
just get the waves crashing, get those inhibitors down. Oh, but look at Fish. He's looking for the engager. He's going to get some damage, get the ultimate down. There is no ultimate up, no flash up for Brand yet. He's going to lift the Kindred ult. Beautiful time Kindred ult. But in goes the red team. Rising Flames going to take the low. Going to get dropped down. Siva getting the triple kill, taking everyone out. She's going to look for another penta here. Going forwards, getting rooted up. But look at Siva on the backside. Quadra kill. Are we going to see another penta?
No,
Oh, yeah, the
Siphon.
Siphon. You scumbag. Siphon taking the pentakill away, employing the faker strategy. No pentakill is given but earned, and that's going to be GG for red side. And what a game! What a game!
Made it back and forth for no reason. gave Shaq a heart attack.
Giving Shaq the little heart attack. Look at that. Civer damage actually way lower than I expected.
Well,
Look at
Oriana did a lot of damage that game.
yeah.
So yeah, Siphon did work.
I mean, Brand, even though he was getting run down constantly, he still put in a lot of damage for his team and did what he could. Are we going to address the KDA player in the room? 3k damage onto the Zac. Zac was just having a good time.
I mean, he didn't really need to be anywhere. Like he was at 2 important early game like spots, and he was there.
Yeah.
So he showed up, and I think he got the kill on mid lane, and he also helped a kill on bottom.
Sub
Like,
Red
pre 10 minutes.
Sub Red talking about how he's poor now. I'm sorry, Sub. It just feels bad. Trash Shaco plus 24,000 points.
Wow.
We're gonna get some of red and blue side both in for some interviews, and right after that, what What'd you say? Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna get some quick interviews going right before the next game, or we might have interviews after. Yev, what are we thinking? Tell them to jump in, red and blue. Come on, guys, get in quickly for a quick interview.
I won't be able to see who's in.
Don't
My,
worry,
my
I
screen
got,
my screen
I
is
got,
so small.
I got you, baby. Don't worry.
I just want HUD's team in here. I want to know what that draft was. It started so good. Where did it all go wrong?
Let's message some people for some interviews.
All right.
We got some
Hello.
people coming in.
It's me. People coming in.
Oh my god, everyone's coming in.
Hold
Is
up.
this
All
the
right.
winning team all here?
All right, winning team, red team first. HUD said nah to the interviews. It's okay. We'll get him next
It's
time.
okay. I mean, they're about to play another one.
Oh, that's right. All right, fair. We'll
Yeah.
get him in after.
Yeah, we
Alright.
don't want to be tilting anyone.
There we go.
Wow. Opening up the
Alright.
can.
Alrighty, so
Had to crack
Hold
open the room temperature
first,
one.
first off, just Leslie, MVP, making plays all over the map, getting his team ahead in every single situation. Well played, Les. Great stuff on the Leona. It looked really clean for you. How did you feel that game went for your team?
Well, he took my Seraphine, so I had to do it to him.
Why do people why are we prioritizing Seraphine as support still is my question.
Oh, was that a counter pick for you? As in, did he take your pick? Was that a steal?
Well,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't really a steal. It's just Leona's a super easy pick into Seraphine.
Yep,
Yeah, right.
100%.
Also, the brand. We were thinking the Seraphine might go ADC here, and brand. I don't know. Who knows? Seraphine was going mid. Looked like at one point, and then they picked brand. And
Yeah, we thought it was Seraphine mid for a second, but we were like, would they really go for it? And I
Would they
wasn't really fussed depending on what it picked. The brand was just annoying.
Would they really put brand into support into Leona? That's the real question. We already saw what the Leona did to the brand in mid game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Absolutely
was kind of
beautiful.
unfortunate.
A really well played game from you guys, but our biggest question is, how did we not get the first dragon? Letting HUD take a free first dragon. What happened there?
We all backed.
I think.
We just all
I think
backed.
I think we all took a bad back timing, and we kind of just I think we all just said out loud like it didn't really matter. Like we were quite. I think by that point it was 11 to
3
or something. Yeah, something like that. We were up by a good amount of gold, and I was confident our laners would be fine. And if bot lane was 2v2 killing and wasn't really getting punished too heavily, like it felt pretty fine to just give away a
Fair
first drag and go for the rest.
And the fact that it was a wind dragon as well, that's not one of the if it was mountain or fire, then maybe we would have tried to do something.
Yeah.
But it was wind.
No love for the cloud dragon. Come on, guys.
Sag.
Poor Cloud. Poor Cloud.
I want to know as well. How much were you guys clenching when you lost that team fight in the bot lane near the end of the game?
Oh.
I don't know about
Like-
cleansing. It was
Shaq
just
wasn't
kind of
very
like
happy.
it was just kind of like, oh shit, Ken died. What do we do?
Yeah.
And of course, we got to address Ken, the pentakill, almost the double pentakill, and Siphon with the
Yeah.
scumbag. Go Siphon, I like
Like,
it.
I know I can explain that. I actually wasn't trying to steal it.
No, no,
I
no,
was
no, no,
trying
no,
to throw the
sure.
Q forward to shield him to speed him up, and then I hit him, and I was like, I was so frustrated because I was like, oh, that's gonna look so bad.
No. Faker says you have to. Pentakills aren't given it.
They're deserved. Yeah.
I mean, he already got one, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does he need another?
Exactly.
True,
Siphon
true.
and Nintendo, huge work from you guys. Really high in the damage charts and a lot of you had a lot of 1v1 Siphon with HUD. Like, what was going on there? You made quite a few
I don't-
outplays. He got you one or two times.
He did get me one. He did. Oh, he got me once in mid, and I remember I was so frustrated for myself because I was like, why am I taking that? Like, I never win that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. He just kept coming to 1v1 me, and it was like, especially when I wasn't marked, which was what was confusing me. Like, while I'm marked, I understood it, but he kept trying to force 1v1s on me over and over again, and it was like most of the time I knew my team was nearby, so I was like, it didn't matter. But the one in top, I just felt That felt bad for him because like he didn't get to ult at all.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was pretty sure I could one shot, but I wasn't like that ready to one shot.
Yeah, you had a lot of damage just come out of nowhere. It was really crazy to see. Do we have Zach in here? Is Boxer Burly Brian Zach?
Zach, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Man,
wait,
I'm-
you're there. Oh no, I didn't see you there. Okay. So bit of an elephant in the room. We didn't see a passive drop once in the first 20 minutes. Is that a bit of KDA playing going on there?
yeah, I don't know. Like, I wasn't really trying to go for ganks too much because last time I tried to force too many ganks, like the last game, which then made me make really poor decisions with the objectives as well.
Can we talk
Uh,
about? Can we talk
so-
about the dragon fight though, where they teleported in and they
That
tried to
was-
steal?
Oh my goodness!
And-
I don't know what
and-
happened. She
Oh,
made
so
Kindred
I
We
know
were just
what
watching
happened.
Leslie die.
yeah,
Oh.
Kindred Kindred did the smite third auto attack combo with the E proc, but
Yeah.
Leslie just had an excellent timed ultimate, and Kindred just looked like a fool.
Well, Leslie paid for it.
Yeah. I actually didn't realize half my team was behind Leslie, so I kind of backed off. I
Yeah,
thought that me, not Leslie. But
just
Yeah.
watching him die. Bye, Lem.
sorry, bye bye.
My
Well-
KD.
That's true. That was your first death.
That was, and we were saying how well you'd been playing up until that point. Up until as soon as you died though, nah, trash.
Nah, that was it.
But no, like we said, really well played game from you guys. You were up 10k gold within 20 minutes or something. It was a really dominant game. Great plays from all, as well as top lane Ornn, which is just absolutely controlling the Yorick. Nothing you could do there. Oh.
2 solo kills as well early game. That was
Yeah.
really clean.
Is Ornn here?
I don't think so.
Oh, he left.
Okay.
No, we were so
Oh,
happy
that's
we
alright.
got on. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he wanted to pick on last week, or
we were
last
amazed
game,
when we got through.
and we were very happy when we got it because it was like that was like exactly what we wanted to pick. And
So-
it felt very good to get it there.
So who's the Kiana one trick on your team?
That'd be me.
Ah, there we go.
That'd be me
Ah.
spamming over 40, 50 games of Kiana over the course of like
No
2
more
weeks,
Vladimir?
3 weeks. That's fun. I don't know. Like Kiana's just way too easy for solo queue. Like her
Yeah,
just.
no, we're talking about this game. Like you were banning
Yeah.
like a Nivea and Andy, and like this has to be the Vlad angle.
I'd already said to them like I wanted to pick Oriana or I wanted to pick Diana. So it was one of those two, and I was like, if if they ban Oriana, I'm picking Vlad. Like it was kind of just in my head. Like I've got it the perfect pick because Cassidy's off the table. I was never gonna pick Kiana into their matchup, like, and especially not into Yorick because I found Yorick just sucks for Kiana to play into. But yeah, Oriana just felt better, and it paid off in the end. So
That's just solid team fighting.
Yeah.
Probably better than Vlad.
Well,
yeah, that was what it felt like. It felt like if I had to choose between two team fight heavy like mid laners, which one's gonna have the better time interacting with my team? And I thought I can play really heavily around the Zac engages and Leslie's engages with Oriana better than I can with Vlad. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like I said, absolutely well played game, guys. We're just about getting ready for game 2 now. So thank you so much for coming for the interviews, and thank you guys for the for just
Thank
a
you.
great game, an enjoyable game.
Thank you guys for
Alright.
showing
Thank
us
you,
your
thank you.
picks.
Thank you very much.
Thank
No
you for
problem.
yes, thank you for showing our team
Yeah.
your picks as well. We know
We're
exactly
doing a
what
lot
we're
of
doing.
research.
Wait, is Kenny a sub for you guys?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's illegal.
Wait, who's Kenny?
Ken,
I'm also subbing in next
Oh,
game.
what? Get out of here then. What do you should be preparing?
True. Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Bye. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys later in the next couple of games. GG everyone. Well played. We're just about to get ready to go into game 2 now,
Alright,
or waiting for
GGs.
the next team.
Alright.
Thanks,
good
everyone.
luck with the next team
Bye.
playing.
Alrighty. For everyone watching at home, having a good time, feel free to go get yourself some water, get yourselves a snack, get some dessert. We'll be getting into the next game shortly. Yeah, are we gonna go to a commercial here? About to
No,
go
no,
to
no, no,
commercial.
no, no. We're not going to commercial. We're going straight to the TFT stream. Let's go.
Oh no, that's illegal. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to commercial. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the next game. Thank you, everybody.
The night beckons while you dream. A life never lives in peace. As you stand upon the edge, woven by a single thread,
All right, guys, welcome back. It's time for game 2. We've got Team Zeem versus Team HUD. HUD's going for the back-to-back plays. Are they going to go for the back-to-back losses, though? That is the question.
Well,
So toxic.
depends on if the Kindred's coming back. Honestly.
Ooh, shots fired. Let's update the title as well. Yeah, if we get a title update, Team Zeem versus Team Fish. Versus Team HUD.
I just want to see an easier to execute draft. Something
Yeah.
that's not so complex.
I agree. I think that the first draft was really difficult for no reason.
Questionable
Yeah.
is what we'll go with.
Ooh, Elise band
Elise
coming straight out the
band.
gate for HUD.
Does HUD play a leaf?
No.
Whoa! It's Jungle Kingdom here.
Now
Oh,
Zeem does play Eve. We have seen the Zeem Eve, and it's
That is
pretty
true.
annoying. So
Mm.
definitely worth the ban. The Yorick
Oh.
ban. They were watching.
They just saw the Yorick. Yeah, Yorik's actually I think in a really good spot right now. I think that's a good ban. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I think that Yorick, although he was really behind, was still quite impactful for the most part. He was able to be really annoying, so definitely worth the ban.
Yeah.
Seraphine ban coming out as well. No one wants to deal with that damn champion. I like that ban.
That's the best champion in the game, quote unquote.
The
The Sivir.
Sivir ban for Ken. Ken's
Alright,
lost.
let's see. Let's see if HUD goes for a more traditional team.
Yeah.
Comp
So
count.
Ezreal first pick straight out. I'm assuming for Ken. We have seen
Yeah.
Ken play Ezreal before. He didn't get a pentakill on it though, so I don't know.
Well, the
I don't
other
know if that's
team-
the pick.
I think the other team banned Ezreal last game to get him off it. So maybe he's a really clean Ezreal.
I don't remember, but you might be correct.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a ban. Ezreal was definitely a ban last game. Oh, wait,
Yes!
the Warwick.
Lock it in. Yeah.
Oh,
Nikolai on the Yorick.
the world famous. Dude,
on
this
the
has
Warwick.
been
That's
hyped
what we
up.
like to see.
This has been hyped up for 2 splits for me. I didn't get to see it last split. I'm gonna see
In
it
the
this
in the
split.
chat, people, come on, let's see it in the chat. Dong is out for Nikolai's Warwick.
Alright, I want you all to predict the Warwick win this game. He has to, right? It's
He has
world
to.
famous.
Yeah, he has to. It's like giving Faker Z in season 3. It's just
Exactly.
it's doomed. You can't.
Okay, so Warwick Viego here. So Warwick's probably going top, right? In this iteration.
I would imagine so. I'd imagine they'll be swapping around Nick and Comet. We do have the Shaka hover as well over here. I
He's
don't-
channeling Shaq.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they're having a bit of a giggle. Yeah, Kane for Zeem. Kane feels pretty strong right now. I've been playing a bit of Kane lately, and he feels very oppressive again. So I
Popping
am
off?
excited
Blue-
to see. Yeah,
Blue or red?
both
Oh,
are OP.
okay.
I am excited to see where
Alright.
this goes. I think Kane's in a pretty decent spot,
Kane
especially with all of
into-
the nerfs coming out to stuff like Viego and just the annoying oppressive early game junglers. Ooh, we got
Kane
the
into
Pantheon.
Warwick Viego. Pantheon coming in here as well. This is interesting so far.
Now this Pantheon is a bit of a flex. It could be mid, it could be support, it could be top. I am expecting it to be probably support though.
Where did I see this recently? I think somebody in LCS or LEC played it. Pantheon, I think mid.
No
It
clue.
looked pretty. It looked pretty
Ooh.
good.
Vega coming out for red side here.
Okay, this comp already feels so much better.
Yeah.
So there's 3 forms of CC, yeah, but the only issue is those 3 forms are going into Ezreal. That's
They're
the only
gonna-
issue I have.
Yeah, they're gonna want some free point and click CC.
Yeah, I would have much preferred like honestly like Malzahar here.
I
You
would've-
just press R on Ezreal. What does he
I
do?
think instead of Viego, I would have really preferred Vi just for the
Yeah.
the press R.
Yeah, force Ezreal
Even
to
actually,
chain attacks.
you know what? Even Nocturne as well.
Yeah,
Like could have
Nocturne.
been really nice. Yeah.
Skarner's really good.
Nocturne doesn't
People-
directly stick on Ezreal, but it does completely split the fight. And even if Ezreal ease away, he's still going to be getting run down by Nocturne. It's actually
Come on, surely you've heard Sneaky and Meteos talk about this, right? Nocturne's the most OP champion in the game. You're just playing blind.
yeah, exactly. You're just
You're-
blindfolded the whole time.
You're blindfolded.
The enemy, the way it's actually in LCS, the way that they scrim against Nocturne is they just play the game blindfolded.
Exactly. They just scream, "I can't see! I can't see!"
We do have the Jin coming out for red side here.
Jin's
Actually- I
pretty
actually like-
brave.
I don't mind the Jin here. It's not amazing into the Pantheon, but into the Ezreal and Kane, it can be really nice.
Jin's brave. They need to round this out with a zoning support, assuming Veigar is mid lane here. Some sort of zoning support, because
that'd be Veigar
otherwise
mid.
there are ways they can get it on the Jin.
We do have
Ooh.
the Jax coming out here.
Wow, these are just really, really strong solo laners so far. What are we missing from this team? Oh, we don't know if it's support or not. Support or mid here? The Malzahar.
Ooh, the Malzahar taking it away from Red Side. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Veigar mid regardless.
I mean, it was going to be Veigar mid regardless, I think. But Malzahar's a good pick right now as well. Malzahar's really strong. He's a bit of a sleeper, I think. What's the last pick?
I like Malzahar. Oh, Xerath. Oh, I don't like that.
This is not a zoning support.
I do not like that. Do not pick that. Swap it up. Come on, something else.
This is an extremely squishy support into a team that.
Oh no.
All right. Well, look. Veigar traps are going to be the most important bit of this game because you've got 3 players that can look for quick access.
There must have been a placeholder. Who was the placeholder?
Okay, please tell me Xerath was the placeholder.
Please tell me Xerath was the placeholder.
Wait, why weren't we alerted of this? Shouldn't we know about this way earlier on?
We should, but we didn't.
Uh,
Was it a
well,
placeholder?
now I have.
Any updates?
Now I have no idea. I have no idea what to think. Both drafts look pretty good, except.
Oh, Malzahar is Cassidon. Oh.
I mean,
kinda
Cassidon's actually pretty good into.
I was
Veigar
excited for
because-
the I was excited for the Malzahar though.
Well, here's the thing: Malzahar actually isn't that good into Veigar because of the ability to keep giving him stacks.
Yeah.
If you put down your Voidlings, it's free stacking.
That is very true.
You've got an ability that you can't use early game.
That is very true. So instead of the so that means that Xerath is a pick. That means that Xerath support or Veigar
That's-
support is the pick.
So Jin is in even more danger.
Jin is
It was 3 diving champions, and now it's 4.
and it's Pantheon support now, we know as well. You're picking Xerath into Pantheon.
I mean, if they keep their range,
Brave.
if they keep their range, it shouldn't be too bad. But Pantheon and Ezreal, like just synergy wise, this sounds a bit weird, right? Like I guess Ezreal does have a pretty good burst at 2 and 3, but I don't know. Just weird
Yeah.
pairing, I think.
Very odd. A very odd pairing for sure.
All right, what have they spelt? Abi.
Abby. Iba.
And this one is.
Shash.
No, you're reading it the wrong way.
Ishash.
Nice,
can't-
nice.
I don't think they spelled anything.
Spicy memers here.
So we do have Nikolai on the Warwick, so that's the most exciting part of this altogether.
Can we just POV Warwick this game, please?
I'm excited.
We're all the fanboys. We're all the Nikolai fanboys. I'm sure they're reeling right now in chat.
I want to see the Nikolai's chat just popping off. Come on, where is the Nikolai copy pasta? He's on the Warwick. Come on, people.
Prediction started. I kind of have to go with Nikolai, right?
Is that because Nikolai, or is that because of draft?
It's because he's got his Warwick. Wow, only 40% for Nikolai. Wow, no belief.
All right, legitimately though, we've got 20 seconds till we're in the game. Well, into spectator cursed 3-minute delay. What are we thinking for this game?
All right,
Honestly.
outside of the Warwick pick, I think top lane is volatile, because the Warwick's gonna win early, right? But then Jax obviously outscales pretty damn hard. So it's all about whether or not Jax can control the early game. In jungle, Kane versus Viego. This one is, I mean, it's just easier for Kane to get like ganks off in mid lane, right, or top lane. No, sorry, not Kane. Viego, right? Because Viego's got setup in top, Viego's got setup in mid. Kane has no setup in mid, so Kane's really just looking for top or bottom here.
The thing that I really like about Red Side's comp here is while the Warwick is a little bit of a mean pick, if Warwick does get his ultimate down on Kassadin or Ezreal, and they haven't managed to buffer their get out of jail free cards, they've got a Xerath stun to follow up, a Jhin stun to follow up. They've got Veigar Cage to follow up. That champion is going to get one shot.
Here's the thing: I don't want to offend anyone in case it happens in this game, but if you're not able to buffer a Warwick ult from like mid distance, that's pretty bloody.
It would have to be like over the wall, just
you'd have
out
to,
of nowhere. It has to be an
not
out.
see. Yeah, you'd have to not see him.
Yeah, for sure.
You,
Like
you have to not see him and not have flash.
whilst I doubt it's gonna happen, the thing is though, it is there.
Hang on.
It is the ability to get a really crazy pickup, especially for the slightly less mobile champs like Pantheon, like Kane, kind of like Jax, who don't have the instant. They have to they have to cast or something. They have to.
Sorry, I'm back.
They have to be a little bit more quick on it as opposed to Ezreal and Kassadin. But it's but the thing is though, blue side just have such free scaling. Jax,
Again.
Kassadin, Ezreal, Kane, easier to just sort of
Again, who answers the late game, Jax here?
yeah.
How do you answer this? How do you answer this 1-3-1? Who's the other person who can go to a solo lane that is Kassadin or Jax outside of Warwick? I think again, I think as much as I like the Warwick because it's coming out, it's just such difficult execution here.
Yeah,
They keep picking comps that have ridiculously difficult execution. And the enemy team just has a very clear path to victory, right? They farm the early game. Ezreal, Kassadin, and Jax all are monsters late game. That's all they have to play for.
Yeah, they've
They
got
can
just
give up-
really nice scaling.
Yeah, you give up 2 or 3 dragons in this comp, and you're good to go. Although we know HUD already sneaks objectives pretty damn quickly, so maybe that's their win condition.
Just go
They
for a
force-
HUD sneak play.
Well, if you force the mid game team fight here at a dragon or at a rift, it might be really good for HUD's team. Especially into a choke zone with Veigar, right?
Yeah.
But again, just gotta play 5 tanks. Honestly,
I think for sure though.
that's the easiest execution.
No, stop baiting people into 5 tanks. We are getting ready to get into game though. Finally, we're loading it up. Nikolai doesn't have the barrier. He's taken the TP.
Wow, disciplined.
But see, this is like, look at this. You got Xerath support with barrier. It provides absolutely nothing to the Jhin. I
is questionable.
Hate this pick. I despise
questionable.
this pick. I'm hoping for. I want it to be Veigar support, so at least Jhin is they got the exhaust in lane. Jhin isn't just left to do nothing. But no, Veigar has picked up the Doran's ring, so it is going to be Xerath support.
I mean, even as a front back, it just doesn't sound right. Because who's at the back? Okay, well, Veigar can't go to the front of a team fight, so it's Veigar, Xerath, and Jhin sitting at the back. And then you've just got Nikolai up at the front, just by himself.
But look at this invade going on here. We've got blue side. They're going to find Nikolai here. Are we going to see the flash out of Pantheon? Come on, flash! He doesn't have to flash. He gets the W down. Nikolai's going to get a lot of damage here. He's going to be able to get up pretty easily, though.
Ooh.
The Dark Harvest stack coming up for Kane there. Very nice. Oh, they're looking for the go back in. Oh no, do not do this. Do not do this. This is going to go so wrong.
It's really good discipline from both teams not to use summoners there.
Yeah.
To blow anything. But
Yeah, can we
red
fix the
side...
order?
Oh, is the order wrong?
Yeah, we've got Jhin in
Oh
top
yeah.
lane.
What we don't see here though is red side hasn't gone down to ward anything. Like if you see all 5 of their players going top
Oh
side,
yes, very good point.
it's it's disrespectful, right? You just say, I don't
Yeah.
care.
They're not getting any free information. They know that they can get such deep wards into the enemy red side of the map, and they're just like, no, we'll just leave it. HUD as well, not commanding his team, not being the shot caller and saying, let's get these wards, let's track this jungler, let's make sure he can't get anything in the early game.
Here we go, stacking.
It's begun already.
See, the issue with the Veigar pick into Kassadin is it feels good, right? Because you should get a slight early game lead. But the problem is you're both scaling, and Kasten
Oh, but
scales.
look at Bagel here, getting onto Warwick, getting some nice damage down.
Kasten just scales harder.
Yeah.
Kasten hits his power spike so much earlier.
But look at Warwick. Nikolai looking for the trade already. He's going to be ham. Actually evens out the health. Really well done by him, knowing his champion's limits.
This is the man's pick, but here's the problem. He started Doran's Blade in one pot. Jax has three
Oh, yeah.
three charges. Look at that health. Come on.
The corrupting pot he's got. Does he have inspiration secondary? I
He
cannot
does.
see.
He does. He does.
He does have inspiration. He's jumping.
he's-
He's got the E down. He's going to get the stun down. He's looking for the soul code. Nikolai going back and gets the fear down. He's going to let a damage down onto Bagel, but Bagel's just going to back off there. Gets the Conqueror proc, but he has nothing to worry about here.
He's got bickies coming in.
He's got Vicky's. But again, just looking at bot lane, I really don't like the Xerath pick. Oh, but hold on a minute.
Oh,
Bagel
wow.
going in one skin, gonna get the stun, gonna get a lot of damage down, and really good discipline from Bagel, not to greed for the kill there, just to back off. He knows the fear is up. He doesn't want to get feared into tower by accident. Just
He knows
playing
the
it
Jax
smart.
limit. That's
Yeah,
really
he-
good.
He knows what he's doing. He's not going to risk anything. But look at HUD here. Bagel is in danger of getting ganked off here. He gets the early ward down, which is good. Knows his timings, and HUD is just not going to look for it. But meanwhile, a bit of a crab trade going on here. Oh, but look at this. Nikolai getting a lot of damage taken. He is chasing Bagel. He's got a flash force, bit of a spectator flash bug there, going in really hard, flashing away from the fear. And Bagel's gonna have E up soon. He could look for the turn, or he might just back off. But we've got Vega coming up. He sees him on the ward, and he's gonna go for the trade kill. Takes a tower shot for free. You're better off just giving the kill there, and he's gonna give gold to 2 people now.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Nikolai didn't get the assist.
Oh, but looking in the bot lane, nice kill up onto Pantheon, onto Xerath. That's what I mean about the Xerath just being so yikes. But Ken taking real low. Pantheon with the snipe, and Ken just gonna live that one barely. Let's have a little bit of a replay of what happened there. So Zim, I believe, does his crab, and he comes down for the gank through the wall. Ken is looking real low. They're getting a lot of poke off with the Xerath, and that ward is absolutely going to do nothing in this situation. Zim comes from behind. They know he's coming. Flash forwards from Pantheon. Gets a lot of damage into Xerath. In comes the barrier. Does absolutely nothing. Gets the first kill. Gets a beautiful fourth shot onto Ken. Taken down so low. And then look at that snipe.
Wow. Look at the health. What did you say?
Imagine-
4 HP. That's crazy.
Imagine if Xerath had Ignite or Exhaust there. I'm just saying. Imagine.
you really don't like this pick. But,
I hate barrier
but
support.
what happened? What we talked about in Champions League, just it came true, right? And it's questionable for Red Side to keep pushing bottom there, because you know just from the draft, Kane can't look for mid, so Kane will be looking for top or bottom, right? And after his first clear, but then you know he's not top because you're top, and you've just killed their top laner. So where the heck could he be? Right?
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious, but they keep pushing. It's just
Disrespect.
it's
Absolutely.
just disrespect. It really is. It's just not respecting like the jungler. Just
Yeah,
understanding where the
especially as
jungler
well,
should
like,
be.
Well, you got to play it like HUD Buddy, who should know these things. He should know that
Yeah.
Zim is going to be bot side there, and he's not calling to his team, or he's just
you-
disrespecting. Maybe they're Giga tilted. Maybe they're just Giga tilted.
Are you throwing shade at HUD?
Yes,
Are you saying HUD
Absolutely.
isn't tracking?
that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying I think maybe there's a little bit of tilt coming out of Red side already.
Wow, good observation from Shaq here. 32 to 12 CS. I mean, he gets a huge wave here. That's about like 12 minions here, but it's just.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
He's trying to pull the wave away. Well, he lost so much because the wave was pushing in when.
Oh,
he
but look, Azim is
killed.
going in for the gank. Yeah, here goes the. I don't think that exhaust is needed.
Wait, Vega's running exhaust.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think he was in any danger there.
I think he's running exhaust because of the threat from Cassidy at 6, right? Like
Yeah.
it's really scary for Vega once Cassidy hits 6.
But also as well, you do have someone like Kane, who, especially if they go like Red Kane, is just going to be on you forever, doing so much damage, healing so much. The exhaust definitely does make it easier to survive all that. So I don't mind it. But I think
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm playing Veigar and
I'm taking
Red Kane is
TP.
and Red Cane is on me, it doesn't matter if I have exhaust. Maybe if I have 3 exhausts.
Oh, but look at
Then
Zeem, hold on a
man-
second. Zeem's going back in for another gank, getting the Q down, doesn't get the W down. A lot of damage from the Zerath onto him. Flash forward from Hud Buddy. Hud Buddy gonna go deep here. Zeem gonna take it low. One more Q from Hud Buddy will do the job. Gets the auto down. Gonna take the Kane's soul, and he's gonna look for more. He's gonna go forwards. Probably not gonna get anything else. Just gonna push the way for his laners. And Nikolai in a bit of an awkward position, tanking a lot of damage there. Luckily not tanking tower though. But he's gonna be able to heal up
Beautiful
quite
counter
nicely.
gank from Hud.
Oh, but look at that damage. Oh, the healing from Nikolai.
It's just built into the kit. And look at his first item. The
Yeah,
man is
straight
built to
from the back
survive.
step. And like you said, beautiful counter game from Hud. Hud's listening on the stream. He goes, "All right, I gotta start tracking now." Hud, get off the stream.
You call the man out for terrible tracking, and he just immediately. Oh,
Oh, wait a minute.
yeah, but here's the thing: he's got a vamp sep. You need exec early. I don't think it's.
Look at that.
It's
heal. Look at
interesting that he
heal.
went straight for the clock armor.
Yeah, it is quite strange. But look at Bagel going for a lot of damage there. He gets so much damage down, but he knows he can't commit to the fights because he's just
No,
gonna
no,
get
he can't.
out sustained.
He can't yet. He can't yet. He has to wait.
But he's playing it. Bagel's playing it well. He's being smart. He's he's not pushing any unnecessary risks. Unfortunately, a bit down on CS, getting a lot of really nice trades off.
Wait, is
He-
Jax going for Bramble?
Oh god, look at that damage and the healing. Yeah, potentially actually.
Is he forcing Jax to buy a Bramble
Oh, but
vest?
look at Zeem. Zeem wants this gank here. Bagel does not look too keen for it, but Zeem is level 6. He is pretty safe. Nice little dodge of the Q, but he's just gonna get ulted from Nikolai out of the gate if he's not careful. In comes the ultimate. In comes the solo kill, 1v2. He's gonna look for the double kill. He's gonna need to get the suppression down, but he's not gonna be able to. He's gonna be taken out, and a bit of a 1-for-1.
Nah,
I
he
don't
played that
know if-
smart. Like honestly, I think Jax played that smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew that if he went in early, it's really not worth. I mean, I guess they could time it a
Oh,
little
but
bit
look
better.
at Cassidy going in here, gonna get some nice damage out. Gonna look for another ult and potentially. Vega's got no health. Vega does have flash, gonna flash out instantly. Vega goes down. In comes the Ezreal ulti, just missing and gonna live on the last tick of Ignite. And hello, here comes Hud. A little bit late
He-
to the party.
He
but-
greeted his flash.
Yeah,
I think Cassidy could have just blown flash there for the kill. It's so big.
definitely.
It's like the wave shoving in. He loses all that, and you just get more prio. Like your Kane was nearby.
Cassidy playing it a little safe, doesn't want to greed, doesn't want to put the flash out. Oh, look at that damage onto the Xerath though.
Wait, Hud Buddy quietly just having a good game right now.
Yeah,
Look at that.
not forcing too much, just looking for the counter ganks, looking to do what he can where he can. And he's looking at top lane potentially. He's going to look for a bit of a fight with the Jax.
Well,
They're getting
Jax
some
is
nice
soft
damage
right
down.
now. Oh,
But look at Nikolai just having a good time farming. He's finally coming to join the party. And Hud's going to get taken down. Where was Nikolai in that? Hud's going to flash over the wall. Nikolai is going to fall, gets the Q follow. There's no E onto the Jax, and Jax is going to fall. Nikolai's going to pick it up.
you love that
Uh,
spectator. You like that?
A bit of a question though going on, but have a look in the bot lane though. Zeem's coming for yet another gank in the exact same way, and and another smite from Pantheon. Can Comet get the return? No, he can't.
Twice. What did he live on?
20 HP. It's just so unfortunate because this gank Zeem has pulled off again and again.
Oh, Xerath,
the-
you just gotta put in one more auto. You know, you're gonna
And
die
look-
anyway.
46 health. Oh, no less. 12 health.
One auto. That's all. Like Xerath was 100% dead. I'm pretty sure that. I guess. Oh, here we go. What's he going?
Oh
What's he
no,
doing?
Comet. Oh no,
Comet?
Comet, you're gonna die. He's backed out though, getting a lot of damage, and I had to blow the heal for that.
The
Zeem
heal.
playing it really smart there. He may not get the kill, but that is a lot of souls onto Zeem, and Zeem should be getting really close to transformation.
you want him to transform blue here?
Yes, I absolutely want to see the blue transform.
I mean, it makes sense.
I don't disagree with it. I think, yeah, the red, like you can go red and like play as a tank for your team. I think that's perfectly fine. The team does have more than enough damage, but at the same time, Blue Cane is just so fun. Blue Cane is just so much fun to watch and to play. There's no reason not to. But having a look at the CS lead in top lane though, Nikolai 2-1-0, 77 CS. He's got a nice he's got a nice 30 CS lead up in the top lane. Looking in the jungle jungle's just sort of chilling. Zeem picking up who picked up the hell there's HUD. HUD once again sneaking an objective. Zeem flashing forwards, Bagel getting the kill down onto HUD. Nikolai gonna have to back off. The enemy team is all coming. They're potentially gonna look for the dive here, but Nikolai does have the ultimate. This is a really dangerous dive if they choose to go for it. They are gonna realize this, they are gonna back off. They're not gonna take any risks.
HUD's disrespecting the Jax way too much here.
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure.
I don't think he's understanding the power spikes in that position.
HUD as well had a nice early lead in the game, quietly doing what he can for his team. Gets the cheeky Herald, but he dies for it. Actually dying with Flash as well, mind you.
Well, he
Greedy
gave
to
the
hold on to
shutdown. The first shutdown went to Jax. So he silently he's brought Jax back into this game. Honestly, all of Nikolai's hard work.
Don't say that. Don't say that. The poor man. He can't take much more. Oh, but look at Xerath potentially out of position here. They do have no flash on Xerath, no flash on Pantheon, but the enemy team again just so easily. Free kill for Ken there. And this Xerath pick is 0-3 right now, not looking great. And what can you do as the Xerath here? HUD clearing
I can
up
see
some
why
of-
you don't like this pick. I can
think-
100% see why
think
you hate
Xerath
this pick.
I think Xerath support is so troll. Especially into Pantheon. Like, if it was into Seraphine, sure, I'd be okay with it, but into Pantheon.
I mean,
Why?
yeah. I mean, we can talk about draft afterwards, but
We can talk
it's
about Oh, but Pantheon flashing forwards. He's going to get the W down onto Comet. Comet's getting the support from HUD there. And Ken's damage with the ultimate is huge. But now Ken is in danger. HUD is running forwards. HUD is going to get a lot of damage down. He's actually not going to get the ultimate off there. I'm not sure what happened there. Going to get the Ezreal body here. Going to E away, get a lot of damage down. Actually going to get the triple kill. And HUD buddy with an extreme play. Getting himself back into the game, making up for his mistakes, and putting his team on his back, saying, I'm going to carry this game, and I'm going to show you why I am a good player. But just look at the way this fight started.
dude. Every time we throw shade at HUD, he just makes a big play.
He does.
This guy, I swear he's listening in.
He's listening in, he has to be. But a really greedy play from blue side, getting so aggressive, and unfortunately losing out to HUD's counter gank there. And HUD just able to get himself the triple kill, and just look at that. Oh,
Well, they're forcing plays that they don't really need to. You know, they're outscaling. Oh, and
have a look in the
Cassidy.
mid lane. Cassidy just making play. Can we get a replay on that?
I mean, do we really need that replay though?
Yes.
It's just Cassidy doing Cassidy.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
using the cage really aggressively on Vega, and unfortunately Cassidy's just going to run him down. Going to get another ultimate proc. Vega actually really greedy there, running forwards when you know the next Cassidy ultimate's going to be up in just a couple seconds.
This champ is just built different. Honestly.
This player is built different. HUD doesn't want to lose to Zeem. He doesn't want the embarrassment.
Yeah, has been really good at objective controls. Honestly.
What was that? Sorry, Yev? Oh, he's got Borg now. Look at Nikolai. Oh my god, Nikolai with the solo. I'm sorry. That was just nothing to react to there. It was just Jax just smacking Nikolai, and then all of a sudden Nikolai goes, no, thank you, I'm going to one-shot you. But now it's Pantheon versus HUD. HUD's taken very low. Is Pantheon going to look for another excellent snipe that we've seen so many times? But HUD's going to go back in. One more attack, and he's going to get the kill, taking the Pantheon body, and he's just going to run for the hills. Is Xerath going to greed here? Look at that damage down to Ezreal. In goes Pantheon. He's going to be in a 1v3. Gets the double stun down. Getting taken real low. Has to flash out. He's going to have the ultimate available in a second, but he is going to get taken down. But now they're going to look at Ken potentially. Ken is over the wall. He is pretty safe, and I think he's just going to get away with that pretty free. Another great play by HUD buddy.
Imagine thinking Bramble was the answer to this. You can't stop Nikolai when he's got his ball.
You cannot stop Nikolai. And look at HUD buddy going for a very aggressive play, and Ken could potentially die here. I think he's gone a little bit too deep. He doesn't have the ultimate available to him, and he is going to give away a nice 500 gold shutdown. Luckily Pantheon picking it up, but not good either way. But now Pantheon getting run down by Comet. Doesn't have flash available. You do have the Xerath right behind, but look at Zeem coming in. Comet's getting real aggressive, and Comet is going to pay for that. Zeem's going to pick up a kill, and Zeem's going to look for another one. Flash away from Xerath. No flash on Zeem. Getting stunned up. He doesn't have the E available momentarily. Missing the Q, but Xerath is going to be able to get away there. And once again, imagine if Xerath had exhaust or ignite or anything other than barrier.
Just imagine if that wasn't Zera. Is what you're saying.
Imagine if it was fresh. Imagine if it was many other things. We won't talk about that right now. But looking in chat, Zima molding Kek W, Trash Echo calling him out. Imagine fighting Nikolai when he has his beloved Bork. Absolutely. Absolutely, imagine.
I think surprisingly, both teams right now are actually playing to their win conditions.
Yeah, I was about to say, it is an even game so far. 11-11. Oh, a nice little stun. A lot of damage going to come down onto Cassidy, potentially looking for the solo kill. One more Q is going to do the job, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Doesn't want to greed for the Zim is coming in. So is Panther. He does have the flash available. He's going to need the flash. He's actually going to hold on to the flash. He knows that he can get it out here, and now he's going to get the flash out. And well played by Vega to live there. But hello, HUD is going for Ken. Gonna get a lot of damage down real quickly, and there's no chance. Actually gonna take Ezreal's body here, looking for the turnaround kill. He just Comet coming up. He's gonna go for the ultimate, getting a lot of damage down, getting taken real low, and Zine is gonna pick up the kill. But look at Comet now, he wants to snipe, gets one, doesn't get the second, goes for the third. Zine just guarding, and Comet gonna go for the Q instead, unable to get it. Oh, the W, dropping him so low. Comet is so unlucky this game. Time after time, leaving the enemy on single-digit health, and now comes Cassidy onto Xerath, and Xerath, oh my goodness, good night, sweet prince. Xerath is taken out instantly, and now you have to think Comet is just screwed here. He does have the flash to make some plays. He's going to get out force way. He's going to get one more on to say no. The reload, and Nikolai getting the kill.
Nikolai showing up.
Now Nikolai has to look for Dorf. He's going to go for it. Dorf is trying to run away. There is the tower there. He's going to flash forwards, get the Q, mistimes it. Oh, but a nice ultimate from Nikolai to keep him in the fight. Gets the fear down. One more auto attack's going to do it, and Nikolai is going to pick up the kill onto Kassadin.
This man is showing you why you banned this champion.
Absolutely nice missing of the
You
academy.
take it away. Incredible.
Yeah, Nikolai absolutely showing. You cannot let him have his champion. But look at HUD now, getting engaged on by Bagel. Nothing too much is going to come of it. And we have to say, some standout plays from top and jungle here, putting the team on their back. And some really unfortunate plays for Comet. I think it's the third time now where he's left the enemy on 1 HP. Through no fault of his own. Oh,
I think
look
blue
at Bagel
team
getting engaged
is...
on. And Vega. Vega's just going to let him get away there.
I think blue team is still chilling though, honestly. They scale better.
Absolutely. The
Like,
scaling is available.
you just give it a little bit more time. They need to get a heal cut though. They only have the Bramble Vest at top. No one else is investing into anti-heal. So questionable.
I want to see HUD or not HUD. Sorry, I want to see Zeem or Ezreal picking up the heal cut because they can spread it really easily.
Well, Panth. I mean, Panth got a fat shutdown. I reckon he should have just bought the exec.
That's true. Pantheon as well. Getting an early exec would be great.
Look at this greedy man just getting Prowler for himself.
Oh, but hold on a minute. Here comes Pantheon. Gonna get the lock on the Comet. Coming to flash over the wall. A nice flash there. Flash gonna get a lot of damage down onto oh, wow, Dorf just taken out so quickly. And look at Nikolai, 1v3. He's pulling out the Ornn from last game, going for the 1v3. He is all alone, gets the ult forward, gets a lot of damage down, but he's going to be ditched by his team. Bit of miscommunication there as the team chases Zeem. Zeem does have the 200 gold shutdown though. They do want that shutdown. But Ezreal picking up a very fat 600 gold shutdown onto off the Warwick. A bit of miscommunication by red side. And again, blue side still looking in an okay spot, but look at HUD, he's getting aggressive. He does not want to let this fight end just yet.
I mean, that's like the front. That's the awkward front to back I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Because you're looking to protect Jhin, you're looking to protect the Veigar. Meanwhile, Nikolai is looking to go ham. So blue team just has to. Yeah, he just collapsed on Nikolai there.
Yeah, but have a look over here. Pantheon being very aggressive on very low HP. Luckily, they do have, blue side do have Ezreal. Oh, hold on a minute. Jax has been caught out. A lot of damage down to Jax. Just needs one more auto down. He's taken out, and Dorf going forwards. He's going to look for more. He's going to go for another ultimate. Flashes forwards, gets the ultimate, takes down Vega. Meanwhile, Xerath picks up Pantheon, and now Dorf's in danger, running for his life. Doesn't have any mana left, does not have flash boost. He's going to get out, and red team are just going to say, you know what? You guys can get out of the fight and live, but we're going to take the dragon and get us closer to Soul Point.
I mean, blue team's hard forcing here for no good reason. I mean, this is Soul Point. only.
Yeah.
It's not like it's sold, right?
Zine is going to look for the steal though. He is going to go in and he's going to get the steal. He's going to sacrifice his life, but that is a worthwhile steal for a sacrifice, delaying Red Side. Red Side really needed the that soul as soon as possible to make sure they can close out this game before Blue Side do scale. But an excellent steal by Zine. And unfortunately, HUD is going to pick up the kill there. I don't know if HUD had flash in that situation. I'm going to assume he did. And it was
That is
just a
so
nice...
big.
Yeah,
That is
that's actually
so
an
big by
insane
Zine.
steal. Yeah, Zine...
That's so big. You delay the win condition of red team. The longer you delay this game, the more powerful your team gets.
Absolutely. Really well played by Zine. An excellent steal by Blue Team. And honestly, if Blue Team are able to win this game, we're going to know exactly where it came from. But look at Bagel mistiming the Veigar cage and just jumps into his own stun.
I think this man might be a little bit tilted. He's never had to verse someone of this caliber.
He's never had to deal with a Warwick like this. Oh, hold on a minute. Zim is going in. He does know Vega's in the bush. Really well played by Zim, not to just blindly queue in there. And now Vega's in a lot of trouble. Nice flash to get out of there, but Zim looking for more. He does have the ultimate available to dodge the ultimate. Still, Vega ultimate is available, but that's going to be it. That's all she wrote for Vega. I was going to say...
Nobody was close there.
Yeah. I was
Flash
going
was
to
a
say,
little bit
though,
unfortunate.
This Jax, he's never had to deal with Nikolai's Warwick. Some call him the ultimate Warwick player. Some say he is the OCE Warwick god. All we know is his name is Nikolai.
Wait, I actually just noticed that's Locket.
Yeah, we've just been pointed out the Locket purchase for Nikolai.
This man's crazy.
Zine flexing on them with the level 7 mastery. That he is Shaker, that he is...
Some hidden tech that we've just never seen before.
It is the Nikolai hidden tech.
Yeah, one trick's in their hidden tech.
Ooh, but a nice little lock-up from Comet with a W, but not going to be able to get much more from that. A bit of an Cassin, just going to run away with this 4-second flash. But Bagel, again, he's playing these fights as best as he can, but he can't do anything.
He just has to wait. Just chill.
I think Nikolai is playing... Oh, hello, what happened here? I didn't even see what happened over there. I was going to say that I think Nikolai is really smart in that he knows his opponent has Bramble. He's not going to attack him for no reason. Oh, but look at Dorf. He's charging the ultimate in the bush. They don't know Zim is here, and Comet is just going to get engaged on the double snare from Kassadin. And Zim and Kassadin are just going to clean that up. Dorf and Zim, well played.
That was just gross.
That was
now you're accelerating the Kassadin.
Yeah, that was a really nice Everfrost.
This is getting more and more dangerous for Red Team, honestly.
Yeah, really nice Everfrost out of Kassadin, getting the double snare. And, well, you know, Comet, unfortunately, not having a heal up just yet. But Nikolai taking so many tower shots there. Comet,
he sticks around for the next combo.
Oh, wait a minute. Nikolai potentially going to die here. He gets the stun off here. Oh, a beautiful fear. But the tower shot is going to pick him up. And Nikolai, with a questionable play, giving away his life.
He's getting a bit...
But hello.
He knows he needs to make plays.
Yeah.
Right, because he's going to slowly just get outscaled from this point onward.
Veigar between a couple of blue players. I don't know he's there. He could be potentially looking for the flank here, but now HUD's in a lot of danger. HUD is going to have to go for the 1v1. A beautiful ult by Zim to dodge the damage of the ultimate from HUD. And really well played there.
That's the second time Pantheon's taken HUD shutdown.
He likes his shutdowns. It's juicy.
There's so much gold on the support.
Absolutely. And now blue side are picking up a free Baron. The enemy jungler is dead. He was all alone in the blue side jungle. And it's looking a bit desperate now, but here comes the steal. Is it going to be possible? They really need to get this steal off. In comes the final shot. And no, it's going to go to the blue seed. I got a bit confused there because I saw that Xerath got a kill. Xerath did kill Zim, but Kassadin is going to pick up the Baron, and that was a little bit scary.
Hey, how do you feel about the Xerath picking out, huh? But you feel a little bit...
He didn't steal the Baron, so I still think it's bad. I dislike the Xerath pick greatly.
This is the moment he picked it for.
I want to see in chat.
Baron
Does anyone agree with this Xerath pick?
And if you do, see us after.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Even Trash Shako, the biggest memer of all, doesn't agree with the pick. I'm just waiting for Shako to write some crazy ass reason as why it's good. Doom Gaming, no poop champ, thank you. Oh, but look at Bagel going into Nikolai once again. He's finally starting to scale some more. He knows that he can do a lot more this time. He is going to look for the solo kill, but look at that healing. Even with the Bramble Vest, it just does absolutely nothing. But Bagel's got the Baron Wave. He's going for more. He's going to get ulted on the tower. He's going to get the E down, flash away from Nikolai, and really well done from both of them to live. Yeah, and now we see so Dorf and Zeem going in onto Vega. Vega getting taken real low, and Zeem going to steal the kill, denying his Cassidy some more. Got double TPs coming in. Bagel joined the fight, and so has Nikolai. A lot of damage onto the Pantheon. Panther gets the E up, and a beautiful jump in from Bagel, trying to get as much as he can. In goes Zeem, getting taken down, putting it the ult down, and now HUD is in the body of Zeem. He's going to have a lot of damage out here. Bagel jumping forward, a lot of damage onto Nikolai. Nikolai's going to get taken down, and Blue side is starting to scale very much so, and it's going to look real bad for Red side if they can't get back onto this. They're going to lose another Dragon. And you have to argue that from the moment they lost that the first Infernal, the game's just been going downhill since then.
Yeah, because blue team's hitting their spikes now. You've got Kassadin on 2 items. Your Jax is, oh well, because of the Bramble, one and a half.
A little bit behind for sure, but as well, if we look at the gold differences for individual champions, as far as the game goes right now, it's still somewhat close. It's only a 2k gold lead in favor of the blue side, but look at where that gold is. A lot of it is on the Kassadin and on Zeem. However, HUD doing a monumental job to keep ahead of this game. 12k gold. Nikolai as well, 1k gold up on his top laner. But if you're the red team now, there's not a lot more that you can do. You need to get your coin flip fights in now, and you need to do something before Kassadin scales any further.
I mean, I guess Veigar also scales, right? But you got to keep Veigar away from the lanes now, because Veigar will lose to Jax, Veigar loses to Kassadin. Where does he go to farm now? Oh, nowhere.
And he's gonna get absolutely taken out. Really good respect flash from Zeem there to make sure he doesn't get locked up under tower.
What does this man do? Like, it's just so sad now. He wants to scale, but where does he go?
It's really awkward. It's looking really bad now for our red team. They're just going to slowly start bleeding out now, and unless they can make some miraculous play, it's going to be honestly just looking like that's it for them. But look at Door from the side here. They're potentially looking for a dive. A fair amount of damage onto Zeem. Zeem almost, on Ken. Ken almost getting taken out there by the poke. This is where Zara starts to shine, but look at Zeem. Zeem is going ham here. Oh, nice Zonya's there from Xerath to make sure that he doesn't just get popped, but where was the E?
That wasn't Zonya's, that was his only stopwatch.
Stopwatch, yeah, that's a bit awkward.
Feels bad. He only gets one of those.
But both supports building very aggressive. Got the Essence Reaver Prowler's call.
It's the power combo. It's the power combo. The two strongest players here.
Going on up here. Flash forwards from Bagel to get the double stun. Really well done. In goes the rest of the team. Zeem going hard. Zeem does have the ultimate available. Gets it down. No, Zeem gets deleted by HUD. And red team with an excellent play there to keep themselves in this game and bring him back. So let's see what happens here. A flash.
See, blue team just doesn't understand that